I'm Dr. Oliber Smood, and to the right of me, we have Kiedis, the troll.
Oh, hello. I am Kiedis the Troll. Welcome, everybody. And to next of me, we have McGathy.
Yep, that's right. Fan favorite Ansel McGathy back here again. And I have the pleasure of introducing our esteemed host, Chip Buttons.
Thank you, panel. Hello, everyone. I am Charles Buttons, but as always, you can call me Chip. Welcome back to You Do What? The rules of the game are simple if you haven't seen before. Our panel is going to try to guess the name of a job that will appear on the board behind me. They can guess this with yes or no questions. If they get a yes, they get to keep asking me questions. If they get a no, it is a strike against the panel. 10 strikes and the round is over. Panel, do you understand the rules?
Oh, we sure
Yes,
do.
we do.
Fantastic. Before we get started, we'd like to say hello to our returning viewers. It's always great to have you guys back to watch another episode of our show. So welcome back. Are you guys ready for round one?
Yeah, we're
we
ready
are.
for round one.
Wonderful. Let's see, the first job is on the board. Let's get it on the bar on the bottom of the screen in just a second. Perfect. Oh yes, and hello to Hugh, Push the Fisherman, and Tasty Zero. Welcome back, everyone. All right, and let's get started with my best friend, Dr. Oliber Smood. Oliber, it's so good to see you.
Oh, chipper.
So happy you're back, Dr. Smood.
Oh, I'm so happy to be back.
All right, what is your first question?
Ooh, is this a job that you would do outside?
Typically, honestly, yes. It can be. You know what? I'm going to refer to the judges on that one because I think it might be equal outside and inside.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, my judges are deferring right now. It could be outside, yes. So I'm going to say yes, and you may continue.
Oh, okay. Great. Is this a job that has to do with health?
It does indeed have to do with health, Dr. Smood.
All right.
All right. So is this a job that has to do with food?
No, it does not have to do with food, but excellent run for your first try, Dr. Smood. I really like where this is going. Now we're going to move on to Kiedis the Troll. Welcome,
yeah.
Kiedis.
Thank you.
What is your first question?
My first question is, let's see. Do we know that it's outdoors sometimes? Does this job involve bringing an item to another person?
No, I would not say that is the primary objective of the job. So no, I'm going to say no on that one. Objects might be brought, but that certainly is not the primary goal. But excellent question, Kiedis. All right, Ansel McGathy, another returning panelist.
All right. Hi there. It's so good to see you, Chip.
It is always good to see you, Ansel. Fan favorite Ansel McGathy.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know I do. Oh, thank you. Stop. You can hold your applause. No, come on. Give me some more applause. I'll take
for
it.
Ansel, anything.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's good
All
to
right,
be back.
Ansel, what is your first question?
All right. My first question. It's a big one.
All right.
I was talking to my fellow castmate, Kiedis,
Oh, yes.
and she said, don't ask if it's in the arts. So, this job is not in the arts. Correct.
Yes.
Awesome. Nailed
That
it.
was a sneaky way of getting around that question, Ansel, but you know what? I
Aha,
appreciate it.
I got it. All right.
Kiedis, now known as Sarah, would be proud.
Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. It is Sarah, just Sarah now.
It is fine. All right, Carrot, what next question, Ansel?
Okay, my next question. Does this job respond to calls?
Oh, I would say yes. A call is yes. It does
All right.
respond to calls.
All right. Is there a vehicle or nope. I regret that word. Is there transport involved in this job?
Transport is often involved, yes.
Oh, all right. Now, is this a person
Do they have to go to medical school to perform this job?
No, they do not.
All right. Interesting.
But an excellent I love where this is going, panel. They are narrowing things down left and right. All right, we're gonna hop back on over to Dr. Smood.
Hey, Chipper!
Dr. Smoody Smood.
Yep,
We'll catch up soon, Smood.
absolutely.
What is your next question?
Oh, all right. Let's see. Does this job have to do with animals?
It does not have to do with animals, no.
All right.
But an excellent question. Excellent
Thank you.
question.
Thank you.
All right,
Got that,
Kiedis.
Kiedis?
Lay it on me, potato chip. And let me lay it on you.
Potato chip. Oh my. A new nickname for me. I like it. I like it, Kiedis.
Good. Well,
Potato chip. Oh.
let's see. Does see it's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, Smood, I'm gonna need you to stay on your side. There we go.
Making me lose my concentration here.
Yeah, let's give Kiedis a chance. Give him some space.
Let's see. I'm gonna just go all out. Are you an ambulance driver?
I am not an ambulance driver. I can say you're in the right arena, but that is not the job we are trying to guess. But excellent try. I like that you went all in. All right, back on over to Ansel McGathy.
All right. So this is not an ambulance driver,
No, it is not.
but is this a person who you might see on the periphery of the ambulance field?
I believe yes. I just
Okay.
want to clarify that from the judges, just to be sure. Yes, indeed. All right.
All right.
That is possible indeed.
Are they an EMT?
You are very close, but no. This
rats.
job is actually, I'm going to say a hint here, this job is actually more advanced than an EMT.
It's more
if I'm correct
advanced than
in
EMT.
saying that.
Good to know.
All
Good to
right.
know.
But you are on the right track. So we're
right.
at 6 strikes, and you guys are doing great. So we're going to hop back on over to Dr. Smood. And Smood, now you know this is in your field, so hopefully that gives you an advantage.
All right. Well, we will see. So not EMT, more advanced. I am going to say, is this a field doctor?
No, that is not the name of what we're looking for. No.
Oh, okay.
That is not it. But I'm loving the guesses.
Yep.
All right, Kiedis.
Okay. I think I know what it is, potato chip.
All right.
Is this job a medic?
We are so close, Kiedis.
Oh,
That
man.
is
Oh, God.
inches away from this
All right.
the name of this job. And I'm really, I mean, more specificity. And but you know what? Oh, the judges. Oh, very generous judges. They are willing to give you another go.
Oh.
Kiedis, do you have another guess?
Okay. Let me see. So, I'm not allowed to answer any more ask
No.
any more questions. I'm
Just one more guess
one more guess. Okay.
before we move on over to Ansel.
Before I make my second guess.
Ansel, back to your corner. Thank you very much. Smood,
Personal space.
we are on round one,
Yeah.
everyone. All right. what
Boy,
is
we
your
sure
guess?
are a pair of nuisances.
Oh,
Two of us.
So
You get it? You
they're
get
trying
it?
to be trolls. That's what they're trying to do.
all right, Kiedis. I'm going to overlook that moment and see if you can still guess.
Okay. Well, before I make my guess, can you give us a whole laydown of what we said before?
What we have so far is that this job is in the medical field. It is not required that they go to medical school, but they are more advanced than an EMT. The job can be done inside or outside and can be seen within the vicinity of an ambulance, but it is not an ambulance driver. I
Or an
believe that was
EMT.
all we had. Or an EMT, yes, more advanced than an EMT. So what is your guess, Kiedis?
Gosh. Oh gosh. Can I pass this on to someone else?
Oh, absolutely not. You can forfeit your guess.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna take.
If you'd like to forfeit your guess, we'll be at 8 strikes and we'll move on over to
absolutely
Ansel.
not. Okay, I'm gonna take the long shot. I am going to. Are you the person who is inside the ambulance and goes out and grabs the person?
No, we are going to move on over
Okay.
to Ansel. We are at 8 strikes. but excellent guess, Kiedis. All right,
All right.
Ansel.
If I had to guess, I would say that you are a paramedic.
Indeed, the answer
Yeah,
was
all right.
paramedic.
That's
Ansel,
one point on the
don't
board.
Ansel, don't think I missed that little hint you tried to give Kiedis.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't dream of it.
I'm gonna overlook it for this first round because you know what, Ansel, I like you. But in the future, we don't allow hints between the panelists.
All
if
right.
needed, I will grant them a discussion time, but that won't stand, Ansel. You should know better.
I'm
by now. Come on.
sorry, Chip. I'm sorry.
I can't stay mad at you, Ansel.
Oh, shucks.
He's too great. But well done, you did get it, paramedic. Yes, so they respond to people who are sick or injured in emergency situations. And I didn't know this, but they do not have to go to medical school. They do get some post-high school training, but that's all that's required.
Seems dangerous.
When you think about it too hard, maybe, but what are you gonna do? Also, we have a few more viewers that I'd like to say hi to. We're gonna say hi to Willa,
Hi,
Nerf
Willa.
That
Hello,
Kid,
Willa.
Up North Geek. And we're gonna thank Puppet Mama for the tier 3 subscription. Thank you,
Oh,
Puppet
thank
Mama.
you.
Puppet Mama.
Yeah, enjoy.
That was a great first round. And before we move on, we are gonna take a word from our sponsors. Be right back.
Thanks, sponsor.
Hello, may I come in? I am Chef Boyardee. Perhaps you have seen my picture on Chef Boyardee products at your grocers. Today I want to tell you about a wonderful dinner for three. A dinner that only costs about 15 cents a serving. It's my own Chef Boyardee spaghetti dinner with meat sauce or mushroom sauce. It all comes in one carton. A full half pound of tender, quick cooking spaghetti, 10 full ounces of rich, tasty sauce, and to top it off, a whole can of zippy grated cheese. A wonderful food. So ask your grocer for Chef Boyardee spaghetti dinner with meat or mushroom sauce, won't you? And look for other Chef Boyardee's products.
Folks, when you suffer the crippling misery of muscular pain, the pain of muscular rheumatism, lumbago, or backache, believe me, that's the time to reach for heat. The liniment that's strong, yet does not burn. Heat penetrates deep into sore, aching muscles. It works for hours to bring wonderful, soothing comfort into these painful areas. Look at this, incidentally. Heat is not oily, sticky, or messy. You brush it on with this special applicator and it dries in an instant. So remember now, to relieve the pain of muscular rheumatism, lumbago, or backache, get Heat Liniment for fast, soothing, comfortable relief.
Dishes go from grease to shine in half the time with Joy. Joy, the wonderful new lotion soft liquid detergent. In Joy, you get a special grease-cutting ingredient that no soap, no powder detergent, no dishwashing product of any other kind can give you. You never, in all your dishwashing life, saw grease-cutting to beat this. And your hands feel so good in Joy's lotion soft suds. Look, no specks or soap scum. And you save all that wiping time. Yes, dishes go from grease to shine in half the time with Joy. Because there's so much grease-cutting power in Joy, you'll find one bottle washes almost as many dishes as 2 large boxes of soap powders. That's economy your eye can measure. So do your dishes with Joy.
Yes, Joy. Joy in a bottle. Beats anything in a box.
Friends, why suffer from the miserable symptoms of colds? Take
Welcome back to You Do What? Thanks so much to our sponsors again. And before we move on to round 2, I'd like to get to know our panelists a little better. And let's start with our newest panel member, Kiedis.
Oh, yes.
Hello, Kiedis. How are you?
Hello, Potato Chip. I'm doing quite well.
I'm already loving that nickname, Kiedis. Yeah, I love a good nickname.
So I do, as a new panelist, I actually do have a question for you.
Oh, please, fire away.
How much money do I get if I win?
Oh, Kiedis, we'll talk about that later. Oh, you should have been briefed on this. There is absolutely no money involved in this.
My mom lied to me?
Oh, yes, definitely. You were lied to. There is no money. This is all for the joy of the game. These panel members, the returning ones, just keep coming back for fun.
That wouldn't be the first, okay.
I could say I don't get paid either, but I'm a ghost, so monetary wealth means nothing.
I have to wait for my ride anyway, so I mean, I'll stick it out.
Well, Kiedis, tell us a little bit about yourself anyway. Do you have a job yourself?
Yes, actually.
Oh, what is your job?
I run a tolling business.
A tolling business?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep. See, I live underneath a bridge.
Uh-huh.
And when the people come on my bridge, I charge them money to cross the bridge, and that's how I'm able to make my living.
Oh my god, so you are a bridge troll.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
I've always wanted to meet a bridge troll in person. It is quite an honor to meet you, sir.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, too.
Well, we are going to get started with our second round, so let's get the name of that job up on the board, and we'll get started. This one, we're not going to keep a secret from our audience, but the next round, we will be keeping a secret, so get ready for that. All right, let's hop back on over to Kiedis for his first question. Kiedis, when you're ready.
Okay. Well, with the tradition that I've heard has been going on, I'm going to start the question by asking, is this job in the arts?
Oh, you know, that is up for debate, but I would call what, my judges are saying no. I was going to say there's a form of artistry involved, but it is not in the arts directly, so it is going to be a no. But an excellent question, Kiedis, and I will say it's common for that question to have a no, so.
I'll let Sarah know.
All right, Ansel, what is your first question?
All right. If you recall, last time I was here, we had a lot of trouble with a job that did not take place on Earth.
Indeed, we did.
So I'm going to go ahead and ask, does this job take place on Earth?
Oh, Ansel, it sure does.
Thank goodness. Is the majority of the work associated with this job performed while standing on flat land?
Yes, you were on flat land when you did this job.
All right. Does this job haver, let's say, interact with any tools as a part of their job?
Yes, they do. Excellent, Ansel.
Okay, and of these tools, would one of their tools be, I don't know, like manual labor tools?
I would not say that I would qualify this as manual labor. I would have to ask my judges to be sure, but I think based on where I think you're going, I want to say no.
Okay.
Like the judges say they are deliberating, so just give us one quick moment. The judges are so helpful, you guys. Let's give a round of applause for our judges.
I appreciate it.
They're the real heroes here, because anytime I don't know what's going on, they sure do.
That's right.
It's pretty great. So the job does involve manual labor, but it is not labor intensive. So I would say there are tools, but they're not heavy tools. That's how I would say. No heavy lifting.
Okay, interesting.
So I think the answer would be no.
Right, I agree with you.
I think, yes.
I'll
Thank
take
you.
that.
Thanks for being a fair player, Ansel.
Of course, anytime.
All right, hopping back over to best friend, Dr. Smood.
Oh, and there's my best friend. How's it going, Chipperino?
It's going better now that you're here, my friend.
Ow!
I honestly should have mentioned this earlier, but there is no biting allowed on the panel.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
No, that's okay.
I was very hungry.
I'm a doctor. I could fix myself.
You look like broccoli.
I appreciate it.
It is not something I thought I'd have to say, but yes, no biting.
And it hurts.
This is why we should have clarified the rules.
Yep, no more
We will
biting.
get you some ice at the next commercial break, but in the meantime, what is your question?
All right. Stop looking at my arm.
Okay.
Thank you. Does this job have anything to do with time?
Oh my, it sure does. Oh, Kiedis.
That's mine.
Our friend is not a steak. There we go.
All right, so it does have to do with time.
It sure does.
If I were to say I enjoy gears, would I be on the right track?
I think you would, Dr. Smood.
I think I have.
Oh.
I think I have a guess.
Oh, well, go for it. 2 strikes already. Dang.
I feel like that job is that of a watchmaker.
Dr. Smood, you are correct.
Yeah!
That was once around the panel. Well done.
Oh my goodness.
Stop looking at my arm.
Kiedis, we might have to move you if you don't control yourself. That might be a record, folks. That was once around the panel. And we got the job. Yes, the answer was watchmaker.
Wow.
It involves more craftsmanship than labor, but it is in the repairing and making of watches. It's very exciting. So that was a wonderful job, panel. I'm very proud of you. Well done.
I think you're getting.
Thank you so
I think.
much.
Thank you.
We are going to move on to round 3, and for this one, we're going to be keeping it a secret from our audience, so you guys get to play along with the panel. So that's going to be very fun,
Try
which
and beat
means
us,
we do
audience.
not
We're on
have
a
to wait.
roll.
Yeah, come on.
Indeed. So we're going to move on over to Ansel McGathy.
All right.
Let's
I'm
go,
ready for it.
Ansel.
McGathy.
All right, Ansel, what is your
Ansel.
first question?
All right. So, does this job take place on the planet Earth?
Oh, you know what? You're starting to sound like a broken clock, Ansel. Yes, it is indeed on Earth.
Great. I love it. Excuse me. Working on something here. All right. Okay. Up next. Job takes place on the planet Earth.
Smood, you are all the way across the table.
I thought we were buddies.
Out of line.
We were. I just wanted
Kiedis,
to
you
get
have
you
no
back.
leg to stand
Aw,
on.
thank you.
You're welcome.
We're buddies.
We are.
All right.
You literally
I'm
wanted
ready.
your back.
I'm ready for my question. And it is, does this person working this job have to wear business casual attire or something more formal?
No, they do not.
Dang. All right. Send it back.
All right.
The judges will note that question was barely a yes or no question, Ansel. You were skirting the line there. I gave you a no across the board.
I'm sorry. I'm bending the rules
You-
because
just
I'm a
a-
regular.
Just a little bit. I can't be playing favorites, Ansel. Although I'd love to. Because my favorite would, of course, be our next contestant, Dr. Smood.
I'm hurt.
Dr. Smood, what is your question?
All right. Ansel.
Oh, Ansel.
Ansel, look at you, buddy.
Just on thin
It's me.
ice, my
I just
panel
want to say good luck.
Nope.
Kiedis,
Ow,
do
ow,
not
ow,
bite
ow,
him.
ow, ow.
You're doing great.
Ansel, could you make
It is
that
like
he doesn't
herding
bite?
cats, these panelists.
You want me to bite you?
To your corners, panelists. Thank
All
you.
right.
I'm back.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
back in my corner.
Okay, potato chip.
I'm good.
Does this job have anything to do with food?
Not directly, but I believe food could be involved. So, this is a complicated one. I might have to defer to my judges on how exactly to answer this.
Come on,
oh.
judges.
Yes, this would be a no from the judges, although, like I said, it can involve food. So, excellent question.
All right.
But we
thank
are
you.
going to move on to our very hungry troll.
Okay. So, can you give us a laydown of what's been said so far?
We know, thanks to Ansel, that it does take place on Earth, and that you do not need to wear anything fancier than business casual for this job. It can involve food, and I believe that was all that's been said so far.
No.
So it is still early days.
Okay, let's see. Does this involve serving customers?
It does involve serving customers, yes.
All right. All right.
Okay. Is oh gosh. Okay,
Take your time,
how do we
Keith.
want to word this? Does this service normally cost a lot of money?
I wouldn't say it typically does, no, but I'm not quite sure of the price range. But I'd say typically when you think of it, you wouldn't think it's particularly expensive. So I'm going to say no. And we're going to move on to Ansel McGathy.
All right.
Kiedis? Thank you. I think it's best if you face the wall until it's your next turn. Face the wall.
Okay.
Excuse me.
There we are. Thank you, Kiedis.
Perfect. I appreciate it.
Kiedis?
All right. I'm watching. I'm watching. Anyway, back to me. All right. So, is this job, would I ever need to reach out to this person?
I would say you could. but I'm not sure need is the right word.
Would I ever want to avail myself of this person's services?
I would say yes. I think there could be a reason for you to want to use their service.
All right. And these services are not medical in nature, is that correct?
No, they are not. Yes, so correct.
Thank you. If I am getting these services from this person, am I having a good day?
Well, I'd hope so, yes, but
All right.
I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to say yes because I'm not sure. I could see why you might do this if you're having a bad day, but
Okay.
yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm having a good day. I want to call this person up, and I want to get some, is it, okay, a food could be involved, but not necessarily. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, food is involved, but not. Kiedis, face the wall. There we go.
Thank you. But
Food
not
is involved, but
necessarily.
not necessarily. It could be there.
Would I associate their services with an event of some sort?
I would say no. I don't think that's what, no.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right.
But an excellent question. And we're going to move back on over to Dr. Smood.
All right. Hey, chip off the old block.
Oh, I like that one too. I'm getting all the nicknames. Kiedis, do I need to face you towards the wall again? All
All
right,
right,
Smood.
if he bites me, I can fix myself. So
That's a good point.
we're
That's
all
a good point,
good.
Smood. But
All right. I'm just gonna sit there and ask. Does this event have, or does this job have a lot of activity?
yes, I would say it does have a lot of activity.
Lots of activity. All right. Does this job have a lot of creativity?
Oh, I would have to say no. I don't believe this one has to do with a lot of creativity.
Just-
but
just-
excellent question.
All right. That's fair.
And we're gonna move back on. Okay, Kiedis, you may turn around.
Oh, yay! I can finally turn back around.
It is your turn, Kiedis. What is your question?
Okay.
Smood? Oh, Smood.
Oh my
Smood?
goodness.
Smood.
Please save me.
I'm
Panelists?
impartial. Switzerland.
Good job, Ansel. Way to stay strong.
I just wanted to know how he
I've never had to
liked it.
disqualify any panelists before, and I don't plan on doing it today. So
Okay.
let's
I'll
not
behave.
eat each other. Okay. Kiedis.
Okay. So my question, I'm gonna be straightforward. Is this in the fast food industry?
I could say the fast food. No, it's not. The judges jumped right ahead of me and they say no. Don't get discouraged, Kiedis. You're doing great. All right, Switzerland. What is your question?
All right. Is this a job that you? How many strikes are we at?
We are at 6 strikes right now.
Has anybody in the audience figured it out yet?
Oh, I don't. Has anyone in the audience figured it out? Let's wait and see. Oh, no, the audience has not yet guessed, but they are
All
trying.
right, well, get ready because I'm bringing it home. Is this a job that could be performed anywhere in the world?
I would say yes, but there's definitely places you probably
Well,
wouldn't want to
besides like
perform.
the obvious extremes.
Yes.
Sure. All right. And if I call this person up and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? Bless your heart, all that good stuff. And at the end of our conversation, we've said that I'm having a good day. But at the end of our interaction, do I have a product in my hands or on my way to me?
Yes. Oh, it's saying not. My judges are actually correcting me.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait until we have the whole of my information delivered, and then I'll relay
Okay,
it.
I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. So I see what my judges are saying. When you speak with this person, it might be you might not end up with a thing for yourself, but sometimes you do. So it's kind of a maybe.
Sorry, can you say that again? You might not end up with a thing for
Honestly,
yourself?
yes, because I'm a little lost myself.
Thank you, I
So,
appreciate it.
when you call this person for the service to be done, someone will end up with a thing, but it won't necessarily be you.
Oh my goodness.
So, because it's often for.
All right,
in
I've got it.
certain-
I know what it is.
All
with
right, well,
100% certainty.
we are moving on because I think that was a.
Oh, was it a no?
I'm not sure if that was a no.
Was that no? Yeah.
Well, And here we go. How many strikes do we have left, Miss?
We are at 7 strikes now.
7 strikes. All right, all right. Well, Chipper, how do I ask this? Let's see. Does this job have anything to do with shopping?
It can have something to do with shopping, but I would say no, not really.
No,
So.
but it can, but no,
Yes.
it's not.
You're giving me a lot of maybes here, guys, and I'm trying to be as clear as I can, but it's tough when you gotta keep a secret. All right, Kiedis.
Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna take a guess here.
All right.
Is this job a caterer?
It is not a caterer, but I appreciate you going straight for it. Oh, Kiedis, don't get discouraged.
Hey, you okay?
It's gonna be okay, Kiedis, I promise. It's just a game. Just remember, you haven't lost any money, so. All right, and we are at 9 strikes.
Yeah, I really dug us into a hole by saying we were doing so good.
I know.
And that's on me. But, Chippy, Chippendales.
Yes, Ansel.
Chippendale. Rescue Ranger, Chippendale.
Rescue Rangers.
Thank you.
I love this theme song, Ansel, but it does seem like you're
Great.
stalling.
Well, it just seemed like everybody else had a nickname for you except me. and
Well, I appreciate it.
I wanted to be a part of it. But Chippendale, I was wondering if we could have a moment to confer.
You absolutely can. I was going to offer that. So
Great.
the panel members are going to confer, and I'll just have a chat with the audience. That'll be fun.
All right.
So if anyone has a question for me, feel free to send it my way, and I'll do my best to answer it while we wait. I haven't seen Dr. Smood in a while. It's good to see him. As you know, he became my best friend the last time he was on here. I've haunted him a few times since, which has been just great in my opinion. We went to the zoo. I haunted him there. And I haunted him to the post office. That was kind of a surprise for him, but I think he was happy to see me. The audience, it seems, has been guessing furiously, but hasn't quite gotten it yet. So you know what, guys? Don't get discouraged. This has been a tougher one than we were expecting. It looks like the panel is ready. So panel.
All right.
Yeah, we're.
Oh, and I'll get to that audience question later. Don't you worry.
Who would you like to? Camera's on me. Shall I?
Oh no, it's actually gonna get. Ansel was.
All right.
It was
all right.
Ansel's turn.
Great.
All right. Ready. All right. So I was just wondering, could we maybe do like a special little thing? Well, where I ask a question, you say yes or no, and then we give like a final guess based on that question.
I am willing to do that. I almost took on your accent there, Ansel. It is infectious, let me tell you.
You come on down to the south any old time, and we'll get you an accent.
Oh my stars.
All right. Is this profession in the hospitality industry?
Oh, judges, would we say this is hospitality? Oh, they're saying that they're also split on this one. So we are gonna say no. It is not in the hospitality industry. But you may give one final guess, and I will allow you to hand that guess to anyone with no conferring.
No
But if anyone in this group wants to make the final guess, they can have it.
Go on, Ansel.
All right. I'm gonna make the final guess of a wholesaler.
Oh, incorrect, Ansel. So that's gonna be 10 strikes, and the round is done. Oh, but an excellent try. Oh, do not get discouraged, panelists. You were doing great so far. Would you like to know what the answer was?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, they're so downtrodden. Well, the answer was bike courier.
Back.
A bike courier. That a person who delivers goods on a bike, often to other people or to yourself. It can be food, and I assume it'd be a good day, but you never know. And they actually used to wear uniforms back when they first started, but they do not wear uniforms anymore. But business casual still would be a little hard on the bike. But panelists, you did amazing. Don't get discouraged. That's 2 out of 3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There were a couple questions from the audience that I'm going to address before we go to another commercial. Lotus Loves Lotus has just asked how I'm doing today. I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. And Willa wants to know what my favorite cookie is. And you know what? I do love a snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodles, they were so good. I haven't had one in over 100 years, but when I could eat cookies, that was my favorite. Thank you both for your questions. And now we are going to take another word from our sponsors. Be right
Hi,
back.
sponsor. Just words.
Tiny Krypton tablets with the beneficial action 3 out of 4 doctors prescribe. Doctors will tell you that the cold virus enters here through nose and throat passages. Krypton reverses the trend. In case after case, Krypton relieved, checked, and even stopped cold symptoms for good. Why suffer? Why infect your family? Get Krypton, 12 tablets for only 39 cents, and stop cold symptoms fast.
For a shampoo, creamy rich, like the most expensive facial creams, buy Shasta, softest of the cream shampoos. If you want oceans of luxury lather, buy Shasta, with the creamiest lather of all. For hair that's far, far softer, shining with natural color, buy Shasta. So many reasons to choose Shasta, plus one more, Shasta's exciting new beauty bargain. Now, buy 89-cent Shasta and get the generous 29-cent jar free. So look for Shasta wherever you buy cosmetics. Get 2 generous jars in this Shasta special. Buy the large 89-cent jar, get the 29-cent jar free. You save with Shasta, year's most exciting 2-for-1 beauty bargain. Buy Shasta, softest of the cream shampoos. For a shampoo, creamy rich, like the most expensive facial creams, buy Shasta, softest of the cream shampoo.
Creepy crawlers,
Probably the fastest round we've ever had. That's still very impressive, guys. Still doing a great job.
Thank you.
Before we move on to round 4, I'd like to talk to one of our returning panelists, Ansel McGathy. Ansel, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I see there. Has your name tag changed?
Oh, it sure has.
What is this a
Surprise!
You're a doctor now?
I'm a doctor now. You know, I just figured we had so many other doctors on the show.
That's true. We do have an unusual number of doctors.
Truly. And I was like, you know what? If I took a week off, I bet I could get a doctorate degree. And I did it.
That feels wrong, but all right. What doctorate did you get?
I'm a doctor of doctorology.
That is not a thing.
If you ask Minnetonka Junior
Kiedis?
College, it is absolutely a thing.
Can you repeat the name of that school? I was distracted by the troll.
Minnetonka Junior College.
Minnetonka Junior College.
Yep.
Well, to all the
Completely
Minnetonkans
legitimate.
out there, I hope this is an inspiration to all of you. What, as a doctor of doctorology,
Right.
what do you do?
Okay, so if I see a doctor, I can look at them and be like, that's a doctor.
That,
Oh, wait. Hey.
this is a job.
Ansel, Dr. McGathy. Look at me. What am I?
Oh, well, you know, if I had to guess, in my academic opinion, I would say, that's a doctor.
Oh,
But
my goodness, you are good.
Yep, that's
You
right.
are good.
That's right.
Are you making money from this?
Well, you know, more on like a consultant basis. Like, say if you were a game show and you wanted to make sure that all the doctors on your show were doctors, you would hire a doctor of doctorology to consult with you. And so you knew that every doctor you were getting on the show was a doctor.
Oh, I continue to think that this is not real, but you know what? I'm proud of you, Ansel.
Thank you. I appreciate
I
it.
think
And,
he's trolling all of us.
I would never. I'm not a troll.
Oh, panelists. Well, we are going to move on to round 4, and I can see the names already up on the board behind me. This one the audience is going to be able to see, but don't worry, you'll get another chance to play along soon. All right, and Ansel, I'm sorry, Dr. McGathy.
Oh, thank
I
you.
guess.
You can still call me Ansel if you want.
Oh, okay, Ansel. Ansel.
I just wanted people to know that I was a doctor, you know?
Yes.
But
Well,
I'm
I mean,
like
you
a
worked
cool
a whole
doctor.
week. You might as well brag.
Exactly. But like I'm one of those cool doctors that you can still call them by their first name.
All right, Ansel, what is your first question?
All right. So, we've talked a lot about the Earth today.
Indeed, we have.
Does this job not take place on Jupiter?
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh, Ansel.
All right. Does this job, when you perform this job, do you look at another person?
Oftentimes, yes. I'd say most of the time. Yeah.
All right. Now, is a part of of this position, is it putting a product in somebody's hands?
No, I would say this job is not about putting a product in someone's
Okay.
hands. But
All right.
an
All right.
excellent question
you.
aside from the Jupiter
Send it
question.
over.
I want to make it clear that I'm not complimenting the Jupiter question.
Hey, Chip.
Heading back on over to Dr. Smood, who's not only my favorite, but the only doctor on the show who's been able to tell me what kind of doctor he is.
Okay.
Dr. Smood.
All right. Chip off the old block.
Oh, Smood.
That's right.
You old charmer.
You are a charmer and my best friend.
Oh.
It's true.
Continue.
All right. So, does this job have to do with speaking with someone?
Speaking is involved, yes.
All right. If I were doing this job, would I need a higher education?
No, not directly. Some do have a higher education, but it's not required.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
So no, we're gonna move back on over to our resident troll, Kiedis.
Okay. Would you consider this job a trade job?
A trade job? I would say no, but I'm gonna confirm with the judges just to be sure.
Like as if you could go to trading
Trade school. You know,
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Kiedis. I should have known. Yes, it is not a trade job. Thank you. But an excellent question. Back on over to our newest doctor.
That's me. This
Kiedis?
person over here, to my left, not a doctor.
Not a doctor indeed.
I'll tell you that.
But he does run a bridge all by himself, so.
That's
Kiedis,
entrepreneurial.
to the wall, Kiedis, to the wall.
But not a doctor.
To the wall, okay.
Thank you, Kiedis.
All right. Okay. I got this. I'm a doctor. Does this job buy things from other people?
It does not buy things from other people, but an excellent guess
Dang it. All right.
from our doctor. Back on over to the actual doctor.
All right.
Doctor
Real
Smood.
doctor
I'm
in the
hurt.
house. All right, Chip. If I were to say get bit in the arm by the troll to the right of me, would I approach this person in this job and tell them about it?
You certainly wouldn't have to. I don't think that's a part of the job. Personally, if I got bit by a troll in the arm, I would tell anyone that would listen.
Oh, all right.
But I'm gonna say no.
Oh, all right. Hey.
Put the arm down, Kiedis.
Hey.
I want to reiterate. It's very hard for me to disqualify a panelist, but eating the other panelist would do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know.
That's all right, Kiedis. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Potato Chip, could you give us a laydown of everything, please?
Oh, so far I think it's been a few no's. We've had that it involves speaking to other people. It does not happen on Jupiter, Ansel. Not on Jupiter. It doesn't involve delivering a product, I believe was said. And if you were bitten in the arm, you wouldn't tell the person doing this job.
Great question.
So that, I believe, is what we have so far. So a lot of helpful things.
Okay, very helpful things.
Indeed.
Okay. Let's see. Would you? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be that person. Is this job in the arts at all?
Yes, it is in the arts.
Oh my goodness.
Well done, Kiedis. Well done.
Let's see. Does this job involve? Let's see. Does this job involve using paint?
It does not involve using paint. No. But we're going to move back on over to Ansel. I hope your higher education helps you guess.
Oh, it will.
Good.
Because I brought a friend over. You can see
friend?
him right here.
Oh, tomato. Oh, my goodness.
That's right. And I'm here to tell you that
Kiedis?
this tomato is not a doctor.
No, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. He'll be going now. There he goes.
Oh, well, that seemed like a waste of everyone's time, but all right.
But he's not a doctor.
That's very true.
All
All
right.
right. Ansel, I will acknowledge that you are a doctor.
Thank you. Finally.
You are very welcome.
And I'm your favorite doctor?
Oh, not by a long shot, no. Kiedis, to your corner. Thank you.
But I am your favorite guest who's been on the panel.
We
more
will
than
have
3
this talk
times.
off camera. Let's just carry on with your
All right.
question.
My feelings are a little hurt, though.
I get it. If you want to bring the tomato back on, you can, but
No,
I need you to ask the
don't.
question.
I don't want to bring him on. He's not a doctor.
Kiedis, to your corner.
I just want ketchup.
Nope.
No, he's my friend.
That is a living, breathing organism.
All right. Can you remind me what's been said recently?
Oh, not much, Ansel. So I believe right now we have you speak to other people, and it is in the arts. Although I want to say it is, I would say it's more on the business side of the arts. I'm gonna
All
say
right.
that.
Good to
That is a
know.
pretty big hint. So
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
We need it.
It is not a trade, and you don't have to go to school for it. And it is not on Jupiter, thanks to our very real doctor,
That's me.
Ansel.
All right. Well, I happen to be a bit of a specialist in the arts, so I'm going to throw some jargon at you. Is that okay?
Absolutely, Ansel. I'm
So,
ready.
at a rehearsal known as tech rehearsal, are you familiar with what a tech
I
rehearsal
am
is?
indeed, Ansel.
Would this person be present at the tech rehearsal?
I would say no. They would not be. They could be, but I'd say typically no.
All right.
But an excellent question, Ansel, and we're gonna hop back on over to Dr.
Send it
Smood.
back.
All right, Chip. Honestly, you could just let Ansel know. I'm your favorite.
I've made that very clear, Dr. Smood.
Ah, all right.
I can hear you.
Ansel, to your corners.
I feel like I might have this, but I want to have a clarification question first.
All right.
Would this job have once been a musical by one Mel Brooks?
Oh, I see where you're going with, and no, it would not.
Oh.
But you're on the right track. But the good news is that would have been your guess, and you would have been wrong. So
Yes, yeah, no, you're correct.
a fantastic musical, though. I highly recommend you guys catch it if you can. Great film. To your corner, Smood. We are at 8 strikes, and it is Kiedis' turn.
Oh boy. It's all on me now.
Oh no, we're at 8 strikes, Kiedis. You're fine. It's not all on you. Smood. You're putting yourself in harm's way at this point.
So, is this job in theater then?
It can be in theater, yes.
Does this job involve sound or lighting?
Can I get a yes or no question? Does it involve sound and lighting? Do you want to know if it involves both?
Does it involve
Yes.
sound and or
And
lighting?
or lighting?
No, it does not. And that is 9 strikes. And Ansel, it's all coming down to you, buddy.
Again?
Our resident doctor.
That seems unfair.
I think it's
that I'm
completely
last
fair
again.
given the circumstance.
It just feels like there's a lot of pressure on me.
As
You're the doctor.
it should, yes, listen
I'm
to Kiedis.
one of 2. I'm only 50% of the doctor representation.
You have been trying to assert yourself as doctor, so
Listen.
now is your time.
Are you saying you're half the doctor?
Chip, I know a secret about you, and I'm going to say it right now.
Oh, let's not play this game,
Chip,
Ansel.
when you were alive, you were not a doctor.
I never claimed to be.
Boom.
Wow.
There you
all
go.
right.
No doctor.
Oh, you wounded me there, Ansel. That was a...
All right, can we get a moment to confer while the audience sinks
You know
in
what?
the reckoning of that?
No. I'm going to say for this round, no conferring.
Oh. Sorry, guys. That's on me.
That's my fault. I made the ghost mad.
Potato Chip, if you love us, you'll give us some second to confirm.
Oh,
Oh,
Kiedis,
Chip,
let's not play that
Chipperoo.
game. There's still one more round, my friends.
Chip.
But what I will do is I will once again give you guys the option of Ansel, you have one more question. Whether it's yes or no, one of you will have the chance to just give us a guess. So Ansel, what is your final question?
All right. Of the jobs in the theater, as you and I both know, many of them are not often enough to pay rent. That's just a statement. That's not a question. But this job in particular, would you say that it is profitable enough to pay rent?
I would say yes. If they're good at their job, then yes.
Okay.
All right. Does anyone have any guess? Any of you, if you have a guess. No conferring. No
Does
conferring.
anybody have a better guess?
Do
I don't really have one.
You don't have one? I'm gonna take a swing at it.
All
Throw
right,
it out
Smood.
there, Smood. You were very close.
All right. Oh, I was close. Oh no.
My guess is wrong.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna change my guess. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. I feel like the job is a playwright.
It is not.
Oh.
But excellent try, panel members. Take your moments to despair. Take the moments.
I let you all down.
Would you like to know what the answer was?
Yeah.
Casting director.
Casting director.
Indeed.
So like a producer.
Exactly, but not at all.
exactly.
But not a producer at all. But excellent try, panelists. And I will say, if they hadn't been trying to bite each other and convince me they were doctors via tomato, I may have given them a chance to confer. But
We really went
not
a
that
little
time.
off the rails on
A
that,
little off the rails.
and
a
it's
little
our
bit.
fault. And we
You know,
regret that.
let's not throw blame. Let's just move on. All right. So for this last round, we are going to be keeping it a secret from the audience. So it'll be fun to play along for you guys. I'm the only one that knows.
Right.
Oh goodness. And we are gonna start with my best friend, Dr. Smood.
Wait, the doctor.
Before we get into the questions, Dr. Smood, how are you?
I am great. I recently got a second doctorate.
Oh, in what?
Psychology.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm Dr. Smood, putting you in a good mood.
Oh,
Doctor Show Off is more
Ansel?
like it.
Oh, Ansel, you're just mad because when you look at me, you see double doctor.
Double the doctor. You know what, Ansel? I'm shocked you couldn't detect that when you looked at him earlier. So.
Well, he's still learning. It's what?
That's
1
true.
week, Ansel?
Yeah, 10 days. Actually,
10
it was
days?
a
Oh,
10-day
10 days,
intensive.
10 days. 10 days.
Well, congratulations, Dr. Smood, on another doctor.
Oh, I
That's
appreciate
amazing.
it. Next time I come back, I'm sure I'll have a third doctorate.
Oh, I sure hope so.
Me too, me too.
All right, best friend Smood, what is your first question?
All right. Well, my first question is this something when you were alive you would have enjoyed?
Oh, well, that feels just like a personal thing, but personally, yes.
Yes?
I would have loved this.
All right.
But not anymore.
All right. Wait,
Oh, no, he said when I was alive, if I would have, yes.
Send it back.
send it back.
All right, that is
Reel
still
it back.
you, Dr.
All
Smood.
right. So, is this something that would be an outdoor activity?
Yes, it was typically done outdoors, yes.
All right. All right. Is this something that would be on the water?
No, it would not
No.
be on the water.
All right.
But
thank
excellent
you.
guess.
Thank you.
We're going to move back on over to Kiedis the Troll. And Kiedis, you have not tried to bite anyone in almost a whole round now, so I want to commend you on that.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying my best to stay as well behaved as possible.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let's see here. Camera's zooming in to make me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, well, they're just trying to get a better look at your face, but it's okay.
Oh, that's better.
All right.
Okay.
Doctors, to your corners.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yep.
I think the doctors would be more professional.
You haven't watched the show enough.
I guess so. Okay.
Smood.
Should bring that hair back here.
And you know, it's so funny how they want a chance to confer. That's just funny.
You guys Is this job... Let's see. Does this job involve working with a customer?
I would say no, it is not in the customer service industry. But, excellent guess. Gonna move over to Dr. Ansel McGathy.
Thank you. Would you say that this is a job that has a busy season?
Judges, I believe so. I think that there's probably a peak season for this, but I'm actually not sure, so I'm gonna confer with my judges.
All right.
They're working on it. Oh, the judges are honestly not sure. This might be a first.
Uh-oh.
So we're just gonna say no strike on that one because we're honestly not sure.
All right, so it's not super relevant.
Yeah, so we're
Is
gonna
what
let
we
you
can
continue because we're not sure.
All right. Is this person, would you say, often working in cooperation with others?
No. I would say they typically operate on their own. Oh.
All right.
It says they do have assistants.
Oh, assistants. Well, I would count that as
Yes.
a team.
So I would say they have assistants, but ultimately, from what I've seen, it's more of a solo.
They're the primary
Yes.
functioning.
But yes. Continue.
All right. I'm taking that as a yes.
Yes, you can take
All
that
right.
as a yes.
All right. So they have assistants, you might say. And there's not necessarily a season for
No,
it.
but we're truly not sure. So.
We have no idea.
Not a clue, which
Great.
is very
It sounds like-
unhelpful.
Anyway. All right. And they primarily work outdoors. Is that correct? The other
Yes.
one?
Oh, Kiedis, back up. Thank you.
Okay. At the end of the day, I'm doing this job. I come home. I walk in the door. Do I need to take a shower like right away?
I would say maybe, yes. You'd probably want to, yes.
All right. Like I've done like some work
Yes.
in the sun.
I would say you'd want a shower.
Okay. Good to know.
Ansel, you are on a roll.
Oh, thank you. I try. It's that PhD. When I come home, I want to shower, so I'm a little sweaty. I've been working. But if I work this job, am I probably gonna bring something home with me at the end of the day?
No, probably not.
Okay. All right.
For an excellent
Send it
question.
back.
We are going to move on over to Dr. Smood.
You got this.
Hey, Dr. Smood. Yeah, how's it going, Chipper?
It's going great, Smood.
Oh, hey, I'd like to say real quick, I'm sorry for letting it get out of hand with this troll.
Oh, we've never had a troll before, so I had no idea what to expect.
Yep.
What?
Yep, nope. I said you were out of hand, and I was apologizing for you.
I think the panel as a whole has been getting a little out of hand. And
Let
put
go.
the arm down, Kiedis. Kiedis?
All right, Chip. I'm gonna ask. When doing this job, is there a target involved?
Yes, I'd say there is a target involved.
There is a target involved.
Oh.
Ooh, all right. Is this a job that could be leisure, or part of military?
Can you phrase that as yes or no questions?
Oh, yeah, great. I could shoot this for fun or shoot this for my job. Yes.
That's still not yes or no.
Well,
Yes or no? Okay. Is this an Olympic sport?
No, it is not.
Cool.
All right, thank you. We're gonna shoot on over to Kiedis Patrol.
Okay.
Why are you putting your arms by him? That just feels silly.
You really want me to bite you?
You are just inviting biting. At this point, Smood, I feel no regret if this happens. Put the arms down and let Kiedis ask his question.
Get out of here, man.
Switzerland.
PhD and does your PhD say bite?
Switzerland keeps their arms to themselves, Ansel.
It's like kindergarten. Here we go. Keep your arms to yourself. So, this job. Does this involve? Can this involve training someone else?
No, I would say that it is not about training. I'm sure one could train another, but it is not part of the job. All right, Ansel.
Thank you, Eddie.
Okay. Is this a job that could also be a hobby or recreation for somebody?
I don't think so, no. I don't think it would be recommended. There might be some that do, but it certainly doesn't seem recommended. Hopping back on over to Dr. Smood.
All right, if I'm at a park district, would I find this there?
No. Absolutely not.
Chip, that seemed relatively quick and
I am
angry.
very confident
That was a little cold.
I don't want to go to the park district that has this available. So,
I would say boo.
all right, we're gonna hop back on over to Kiedis the troll. We are at 7 strikes, everyone. 7 strikes.
Potato chip.
Yes.
Does this is this job dangerous?
I would say yes, it is dangerous. And also, my judges would like me to clarify earlier about the target question. There is a target involved, but it might not be a traditional target that you're thinking of.
All
Like,
right.
so that's where I see where the shooting may have come in. But there is a target involved, and I would say this is dangerous. And at this time, at 8 strike, it is dangerous. So yes, we are still at yeses. I was going to give you guys a chance to confirm, but we're going to wait till the next strike.
Okay. Okay, so that was a yes.
Yes, it is dangerous.
Okay, so does is the most dangerous part of this job involve using your hands?
I wouldn't say that's the most dangerous part. I think using your hands is certainly a dangerous part. I think it's all dangerous.
But
just all of it.
are your hands the most prone to getting hurt?
I'd say no, judges. I don't think so, but I'm going to confer with them real fast. No, it's definitely not. So the answer there is no. We are at 8 strikes, at which time I would like to give the panelists a chance to confer.
Yeah, all right.
You've been way
We'll
more
take
well
it.
behaved this time.
All right.
So while they're conferring, I can talk to my audience again. I saw a question earlier about Ansel and I and our friendship. It is a complicated friendship. It is one riddled with frustration. But he's ultimately a very good man, and I've yet to haunt him outside of the studio. But I have visited his Etsy store, and it's impressive. He's a woodworker on Etsy. You can visit him. I'll have to ask him again what the name of his Etsy store is. But it's impressive. So if anyone else has any questions while they're conferring,
We'll figure it out.
shoot them my way.
Or we won't.
Gosh, what else can I tell you about myself? Oh, my knowledge of the theater. I've haunted many an opera house over the years, so I have seen a lot of theater. I saw some original Broadway productions. The original Phantom of the Opera, outstanding. Just haunting, really.
What about Ghost? Did you see Ghost?
I did not see Ghost. I have not seen it, but I thought that was a little too on the nose.
Oh, well, that's ironic.
Yeah. All right. I see that they seem to be done conferring, so we're going to hop back over to the panel.
Yep, we can.
Kiedis? Thank you, Kiedis. All right, Ansel, we are at 8 strikes, and it is your turn.
All right. Would you say that this job interacts with things that are living at some point, be they plant or animal or
Yes.
fungus? All right. When this job, thank you. When this job is completed, are those things still living?
Not necessarily, no.
So, would you say that?
Oh, you had a no there.
Oh, you're right.
The way you phrased it.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I
got you there.
it wrong.
Tripped me up.
All right.
So we are at 9 strikes.
I think I've got a guess.
All right, Dr. Smood, going for it. Deep breaths.
Is this job a hunter?
It is not a hunter. Oh, my friends. Excellent tries, but despair once more. That is 10 strikes. Would you guys like to hear the answer?
Is it an exterminator?
It is a bullfighter.
Oh, bullfighter!
A bullfighter, indeed.
A bullfighter.
Yes, a bullfighter.
Wow.
One who fights
Wow.
bulls for entertainment.
Animal cruelty.
Animal cruelty.
At
And it's
work.
fine.
And the most skilled of the bullfighters bull ends up deceased.
That's very fair.
That's-
Again, can you imagine a park district?
No.
No.
I'd let this
I
go.
should
Not in
hope
the park
not.
district.
It's not a community I love.
I'm kind of glad we didn't
do
get
not
it.
despair,
too.
my friends. You got 2 out of the 5. That was wonderful.
Hey, doctor.
Are you talking to Ansel?
Yeah?
Good job.
Oh, thank you, doctor.
You're welcome, doctor.
Thank doctor.
Thank you to all of my panelists. Everyone did a fantastic job. And I hope to have you all back soon. Thank you, Kiedis. Thank you, Ansel.
Of course,
potato
any old
chip.
time.
Bye, best friend.
Bye, Chippy.
Goodbye.
guys are-
Thank you guys again for watching an episode of You Do What? And for listening to my ramblings about being eternal. We are going to raid Cliffy in just a moment, but I'd like to say goodbye to some of the viewers that have been watching. Thank you to Lotus Loves Lotus, BFT, Tasty Zero. Thank you, Nerf That Kid. Thank you, Floral Marsupial and Willa. Thank you, Puppet Mama, and thank you again for the subscription. Thank you, Elvis DCA. Thanks to Hello Patty and Push the Fisherman. Thank you all so much for coming back, and we're going to be
Thanks,
making cookies in
everybody.
just a minute.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so
Oh,
much
no.
for watching.
Oh, I'm Switzerland.
Has anyone seen
You
my
sure
mom?
are Switzerland, Ed.
Switzerland.
You sure are. Except that you did cause quite a bit of trouble. So
That's
we'll
on
talk
me.
about that later.
That's on me.
Thank you again for watching.
Bye.
Oh. Smood, I'll have to haunt a park with
Oh,
you later. I think.